Stand by, St. Louis, for action. You've got a ringside seat for the action and excitement of professional wrestling. This is KDNL TV All-Star Wrestling.
Hi again, everybody, and welcome to another exciting edition of All-Star Wrestling. This week and next week, a very unique edition of All-Star Wrestling. We'll have the Central States Tag Team Tournament for you. Some of the great tag teams throughout America are right here in the Central States area competing for the coveted Central States Tag Team title belt, plus some great individual talent. You think about people like Bruce Reed, Hacksaw Dugan, Chief Wahoo McDaniel, and many, many more. Plus, of course, the Grapplers, Ted Oates and brother Jerry Oates competing. It will be a wide open field, and really it is anybody's game right now as far as the Central States Tag Team title belt. We'll award the title belt next week right here on All-Star Wrestling. We'll be back with our first match of this Central States Tag Team Tournament. One fall, 15-minute time limit, and it's all coming up right after this.
15-minute time limit. Your referee, Sonny Myers. Introducing from Columbus, Georgia, with a combined weight of 470 pounds, Mr. High and Mr. Low, Ted and Jerry Oates. Their opponents from Manchester, England, weighing 230 pounds, the world's junior heavyweight champion, Les Thornton. His partner from Hollywood, California, weighing 247 pounds, Roger Nature Boy Kirby.
Well, an interesting matchup here. You have the junior heavyweight champion of the world in Les Thornton. You have Roger Nature Boy Kirby, the pride of Hollywood, California. And you have the Oates boys. Ted and Jerry, let's see who will open up. It will be Ted Oates and Roger Kirby. And very interesting that when the title belt is up for grabs, brother Jerry Oates comes in to help brother Ted. And now Les Thornton coming into the ring, being chased out by referee Sonny Myers. This is a single elimination tournament. One loss, no matter how it comes, and you are out of the tournament. Kirby backing Ted Oates up into that corner. They break, and they break cleanly. But Kirby right after Ted Oates. Now Oates backs up Kirby into that corner. Side headlock. And the tag is made. And Les Thornton with a bit of a surprise. Al Thornton on those side ring ropes. Tag is made. Look out. Here comes Jerry Oates. And Jerry working on Thornton. Oh, down goes Les Thornton. Some of the teams that you will see here on All-Star Wrestling in the coming weeks. Coming up this hour, you'll get a look at Crazy Luke Graham and the one-man gang. There's the tag, and here comes Roger Kirby. And Kirby working on brother Jerry Oates. Mr. High and Mr. Low. Hair pulling by Roger Kirby. Sonny Myers, did he see it? I don't think he did. There's the tag. Oh, and a forearm. Wicked uppercut forearm by Les Thornton. He comes down with that knee drop. You will also see Chief Wahoo McDaniel, and really a popular figure throughout the Central States area, particularly in St. Louis. We're talking about Bruce Hacksaw Reed. Jerry looking for that tag, can't quite get it. You also see some great individual talent, people maybe that aren't usually in tag teams, but when they see a title belt vacant and available, they go after it. Here comes Kirby after the tag. Now, Jerry Oates being double teamed by Roger Kirby. Jerry Oates looking for that tag. Oh, and Kirby kicking at the hand of Ted Oates. There's the tag. And really, Jerry Oates in a bit of difficulty here. about the great individual talent. You talk about people like Ryan Ritchie teaming up with Buzz Tyler. We've seen that match, that team occasionally. Now Ted Oates being chased down. Meanwhile, brother Jerry being worked on. Oh, and he goes stomach first into that knee of Les Thornton. When you talk about people like Hacksaw Dugan, Scott Ferris, you have to believe, though, that one of the favorites, because they have worked so long together, is the team you're looking at in the ring right now, Ted and Jerry Oates. If only because for years they tagged up together. Ted Oates coming back to the Central States area. He was here, what, some 12 years ago. Now Thornton trying to back Ted Oates, or rather Jerry, up into that corner. Oh, and working that knee across the top of the head of Jerry Oates. Oh, look out. Here comes Jerry Oates. Oates with a fist to the forehead. And another. Here's the tag, and here comes Roger Kirby. Kirby working on Jerry Oates. Here comes Ted. Ted with a wicked right hand. And right now, Jerry Oates being double-teamed by Kirby and Thornton. And Thornton now holding the tights of Jerry Oates. Jerry is really in trouble. He's got to get a tag here. And Thornton again holding those trunks. There's the tag. Oates has to get out of that corner. He's in trouble. Off the ropes he comes. A drop down and a knee to the midsection. But look out. Jerry Oates trying to work his way back to his corner. Trying. Oh, he is so close. Look at that. He is so close. Can he get it? He cannot. He's reaching. And again, Ted Oates has to have that hand on that ring turnbuckle. And Les Thornton, the test of strength here. Here comes Kirby into the action. And there's the tag. The tag is made. And look out, here comes Ted Oates. Ted rescuing his brother. A fist to the forehead, a boot. And another boot. And Ted Oates is cleaning up here on Les Thornton. Up and over he goes. Oates working on Thornton. And now Thornton throws Ted Oates into that ring turnbuckle. And a tag. Well, if coming in as a favorite is any indication, it looks like Les Thornton and Roger Kirby aren't in awe of the Oates brothers. Ted trying to get that tag. Working his way. But he has to go right through Les Thornton. Again, this entire program devoted to tag teams. And there is the tag. And here comes Jerry Oates. Oates with a fist, and another fist, and an uppercut, and another. And Thornton is down. Let's see if he gets the pin. The count is 2. And Kirby coming in to knock him off. Thornton has Oates by the tights, and he's holding him. There's a boot to the forehead. Count is 1, count is 2, and somehow Jerry Oates kicks out. Now Oates thrown off those side ropes. A boot to the midsection. And Kirby's going to go for it. He seems pretty confident, but Jerry Oates kicked out. Look out, look out. This might be an abdominal stretch. The abdominal stretch on Roger Kirby. Again, one loss and it is over. But here comes Thornton. Les Thornton into the ring to rescue his partner. That could have been it. And Thornton goes headfirst into that ring turnbuckle. Ted Oates going for it. The count is 2. The count is 3. live in this Central States Tag Team Tournament. We'll come back with our next first-round match, but first, this timeout.
Your referee, Bobby Whitlock. Introducing from New York, weighing 302 pounds, Crazy Luke Graham. And his partner, the one-man gang. Their opponents from San Antonio, Texas, weighing 228 pounds, Dusty Wolfe. His partner from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing 222 pounds, Tommy Rogers.
Well, really, as you look at the competition in these Central States Tag Team Tournaments, a team that will need a good deal of luck and a break here or there. Tommy Rogers, who's in the ring right now against one-man gang, and Dusty Wolfe. And if ever there was a size mismatch, oh, one-man gang missed. And that is what Tommy Rogers and Dusty Wolfe are going to have to do against two bigger, stronger, more physical men. They're going to have to use speed and quickness. And you just can't get caught in those corners. One-man gang with the tag, and here comes the man they call Crazy Luke. And now one-man gang being ordered back to his corner by Bobby Whitlock. Well, Rogers in a bit of difficulty here. Should mention Bobby Whitlock brought into this tournament, in fact, ordered into this tournament by the NWA. He is one of the senior referees for the NWA. Former great wrestler. And now Graham with that fist to the midsection. Now Rogers is airborne. Oh, and up across that top ring rope, right across the throat. And Tommy Rogers needs a tag right now, but one-man gang with that 300+ poundage. And now knocking Tommy Rogers into that ring turnbuckle. And this is what one-man gang does so well. He just destroys people. And Rogers outside of the ring right now. That's a fist. Oh, but Tommy Rogers coming back. Looking for that tag. He gets it. What a move by Tommy Rogers. And here comes Dusty Wolfe. Wolfe working on the midsection. Oh, and he wails on one-man gang. This is what they will have to do. Be just a bit quicker. Bobby Whitlock. They used to call him young Bobby Whitlock. And I guess he's still young. Now, wait a minute. Graham came with something from his tights. I don't know what it was. Again, that right thumb. Uh-oh. Big splash down on Dusty Wolfe. That might be it. We might have a quick one here. And it is over. The big splash, and down goes Dusty Wolfe. So Luke Graham and the one-man gang still very much in the thick of things in this Central States Tag Team Tournament. We'll come back with more right after this.
New York, weighing 233 pounds, Ron Ritchie. His partner from Music City, USA, weighing 288 pounds, the Central States champion, Buzz Avalanche Tyler. Their opponents with a combined weight of 476 pounds, the Grapplers.
Well, Buzz Tyler wanted to get things going even before the opening bell. There is the bell. And let's see who will open up first. Grappler number 1 will stay in. And against Ron Ritchie. Ritchie, along with a trim down and now blonde-haired Buzz the Avalanche Tyler against the man Grappler. Oh, a nice block, 2 blocks, and wait a minute. Atomic dropping down. Grappler number 1. And number 1 is hurt. grappler number 1 will approach Ron Ritchie a bit more cautiously this time. And it is unfortunate that the draw ends up this way, because both of these two teams in another bracket could perhaps make it to the finals, but only one will make it out of the first round. There you get a look at that orthopedic boot on the right foot of grappler number 1. Ritchie off those ring ropes again. Drop down, leapfrog by Ritchie, and a flying drop kick. And an arm drag. And now grappler number 2 is claiming that his tights were pulled. Sonny Myers will have none of it. And here comes grappler number 1 back into the action. Ritchie with that side headlock gets a tag, and here comes Buzz Tyler. And look at those arms wrapped around the neck and chin of grappler number 1. Tyler sends grappler number 1 flying. There's a drop down. And grappler number 1 wants to body slam Tyler. It won't happen. It will not happen. And grappler number 1 goes down. Grappler number 2 is airborne. He goes down. Well, Buzz Tyler said it. He said that the blonde hair would bring back the meanness in him. And that is exactly the case. Tyler with that headlock on grappler number 2. Still to come this hour, we're going to get a chance to visit with Chief Wahoo McDaniel and Bruce Hacksaw Reed. Oh, to that knee to the midsection, and that hurt. A critical mistake for Buzz Tyler. There is the tag, and here comes grappler number 1. Off those ropes, and it's double team. Grappler number 1 for the body slam. And he's up on that second ring rope. Look out! He missed! He missed! Unbelievable! And Tyler with a pin. And you talk about critical mistakes. This might cost them the tournament. There's the tag. Here comes Ron Ritchie. And Ritchie sends grappler number 1 off those ring ropes. Up he goes, and down he goes. That power slam. Ritchie with a knee drop. And grappler number 1 in serious difficulty here. There's the tag, and here comes Buzz Tyler. Tyler, lean and mean. But grappler number 1 with that boot. Buzz may have telegraphed that move. He goes head into that ring turnbuckle. All of these preliminary matches, 1 fall, a 15-minute time limit. Next week, the championship match will be 1 fall and no time limit. Double headbutt. A double headbutt. Tyler is down. And Buzz needs to get a tag. Buzz Tyler going for the pin. He kicks out somehow. And grappler number 2 can't believe it. He thought he had a pin. That's a fist. And a forearm. Look at that, being held by grappler number 2. Well, that's what the grapplers do so well, and Buzz Tyler out on the arena floor. Ron Ritchie over to attend to him. Buzz Tyler is hurt. He came out onto that arena floor. Now Ron Ritchie being chased back to his corner. Meanwhile, grappler number 2 with a boot to the forehead. And now grappler number 2 again out on Buzz Tyler. The action getting fast and furious. Meanwhile, Buzz Tyler just to our right in a heap. He is just writhing in agony. And now again, Ron Ritchie coming over to help him. Tyler is down, and he is being counted out by Sonny Myers. And grappler number 1 coming out after him, but Tyler is out there, and again he takes a boot to the forehead from grappler number 2. Well, this is what the grapplers do so well. Now going after the sleeper. Grappler number 1 with that sleeper hold, trying to put Buzz Tyler to sleep. And here comes Ron Ritchie into the action. Oh, and a fist. What a move by Ritchie. Now going for the pin, but that was not a legal tag, was it? That was not a legal tag. They've got the wrong grappler in there. They've got the wrong grappler in the ring. Grappler number 1 was in the ring. He has the orthopedic boot. But if you look right now at grappler number 1's boot, he is out of the ring. There was no tag. There was no tag made. Now being counted in by Sonny Myers. Now going after the pin and Buzz Tyler. Again, double team. With those masks and identical sets of tights, it is tough to tell them apart. Going for the pin. Oh, he came dangerously close. Now, Ron Ritchie being ordered back to his corner. Buzz Tyler has perhaps the highest threshold of pain of anybody I've ever seen. But what he has taken in this match at the hands of the grapplers is just beyond belief. Tyler just looking for an opening at this point. There is not a lot he can do. Still to come, you'll get a chance to look at the Mongos out of Brooklyn, New York, and Chief Wahoo McDaniels and Hacksaw Butch Reed. Tyler in serious trouble here. He needs a second win. 5 minutes remaining in this match. 10 minutes down. Again, all of these matches, 15-minute time limits, 1 fall. Tyler throws the grappler. Now the question is, can he get the tag? And he does. And here comes Ron Ritchie. Number 2 is down. Number 1 is down. And Ron Ritchie just cleaning up with the grapplers now. Buzz Tyler back into the action. And right now, all 4 wrestlers in the ring. Flying drop kick and out flies number 2. Number 2 is out. Now, wait a minute. Number one has come back into the ring. Sonny Myers, I don't think he spotted it. Here's an atomic drop. And down goes grappler number 1, but he is the wrong man in there. Number 2 should be in the ring. But Sonny Myers has not spotted it. Here comes number 2 up across. Off that ring rope, and now number 2 going for the pin. Count is 1, 2, Sonny Myers simply did not see it. So, Buzz Tyler, Ron Ritchie are out in a single elimination tag team tournament, and we will come back with more right after this.
Here I am, the world's heavyweight champion, the finest athlete to ever walk the face of this earth. A man that is unquestionably the most well-known athlete in the world today. And it's very, very understandable as to why, when I come to St. Louis, the entire female population of that fine city moves everything aside and plans their time around Ric Flair. Now, next Friday night, I'm coming back to St. Louis, and this time it's to settle the longest-running feud in the history of our sports. We're talking about the World Heavyweight Championship. We're talking about Harley Race versus Ric Flair. Harley Race, 7 times World Heavyweight Champion. Ric Flair, 2 times World Heavyweight Champion. Only this time, I hear a little noise in the background. A guy named Bobby Heenan is going to be standing in Race's corner. Now, Race, you mean to tell me that a former 7-time champion needs a guy like Bobby Heenan to hold him up? I guess that's the cry we hear out town. When you got to wrestle Ric Flair, maybe 2 against 1 makes it a little more even. That's just how good I am. I'm the man, that makes wrestling what it is today. And next Friday night in St. Louis, Race, you bring Bobby Heenan down there with you. It won't make any difference. I'll still be the best looking, the best dressed, driving the biggest car, riding around with the prettiest women. I'll be the man that makes wrestling what it is. St. Louis, Friday night, the world champions coming to town. Woo!
Tournaments, you have to look at these 2 gentlemen with me, Chief Wahoo McDaniel and Bruce Hacksaw Reed. Obviously, a lot of talent in this tournament, not just from the Central States area, but from around the country.
Well, there's a lot of talent here tonight. I see a lot of these guys that wrestle all over the world are here. And Bruce Reed and I teamed up here tonight, and we came here for one reason, and that's to win the tournament. And I don't think if anybody came here and didn't want to win the tournament, they shouldn't be here, because it's going to get tough towards the end, and I just hope we're at the end of it. And, you know, I'm like Bruce, too. I would like the Central State title, and who knows, I might even get Ric Flair in this ring one of these days right here and win the World Championship.
All right, let's talk about the competition right now. Obviously, we have already seen a very formidable tag team, Ted and Jerry Oates. They have to be looked upon as one of the favorites. Plus, we just had a look at the Grapplers and their somewhat, shall we say, controversial tactics.
Well, you can't take anything away from the Grapplers. They're great. The Oates brothers are great. I don't want to sound cocky up here, but I think Bruce Reed and I have got as good a chance as anybody.
Bruce Hacksaw Reed, you couldn't have a better partner than Chief Wahoo McDaniel.
Yeah, you're right, you know, and I couldn't ask to participate in a tag team tournament right here at home in my backyard. You know, I've been away for a while, but I see all my people out here still with me, and I got my man right here, Chief Wahoo McDaniel, and we're going to take it all, baby. I mean, we're here for not only the tag team tournament, the Central States title, and Ric Flair knows me. Ric Flair knows that I'll go upside his head in a minute, and I'm right to his hide, along with all the rest of these titles here that can be taken. Me and the Chief is here, and we are one of the toughest competitions in the country today. You know, we're no strangers to this ring. We have been tagged up before, and we're not strangers to each other. And not only are the Grapplers tough, the Oates brothers are tough, but me and this man right here can get the job done, too.
All right, there you have it. They have to be looked upon as one of the favorites, Chief Wahoo McDaniel and Bruce Hacksaw Reed. We'll continue right after this. In an 8th World's Heavyweight Wrestling title coming up at Kiel Auditorium Friday, April 13th, 7:30 p.m. For the world title, it'll be this man, Harley Race, against the champion Ric Flair. Then Jimmy Garvin with Precious against Chris Adams with Sunshine. Blackjack Lanza against Ken Patera. Jim Brunzell and Steve-O team up against the Grapplers. And Dick the Bruiser tangles with the man they call Crazy, Luke Graham. Plus other exciting matches. Tickets on sale right now at the Kiel Auditorium box office. All famous bar stores. Regal Sports. Team Togs and Tickets. Dial-a-Tix. Call 644-1700. Or for reservations, call 241-1010. 241-1010. Well, it all comes down to this. An 8th world title could be in your grasp. A lot of people wondering after your match with Wahoo McDaniels, is Bobby Brainerd really working for you?
Let me tell you something, Kevin, and these people out here. Bobby the Brain Heenan is at my side because I want him there. He's at my side because I think it gives me the edge that I need. He's at my side to become 8-time world's heavyweight champion. He's there 2 days short of my birthday, or 2 days after my birthday. I was hoping that we could get this put together where I could bring it down and give myself what I really want more than anything else. 2 days after Harley Race's birthday, he's going to become 8-time world's heavyweight champion. Flair, you can bitch and gripe and go on and on and on about what you say and what you want to do about Bobby Heenan, but he's going to be in my corner when they raise my hand and point 8 fingers in the air, buddy, right there.
15-minute time limit. Introducing, weighing 302 pounds, Hacksaw Duggan.
I told you that's Duggan with 2 G's.
I stand corrected, Duggan. His partner from Portland, Oregon, weighing 242 pounds, Scott Ferris. Their opponents from Nome, Alaska, weighing 242 pounds, T.G. Stone. His partner from Hollywood, California, weighing 247 pounds, Roger Nature Boy Kirby.
Well, because of missed travel connections, Tom the Animal White was scheduled in. But as a result, Roger Kirby gets another shot at a piece of the Central States Tag Team title. And we've got in the ring right now, we've got 4 of the toughest, meanest men in America. All 4 of them have been known to bend and, well, out and out break the rules. Scott Ferris and T.G. Stone. Hacksaw, well, I guess he likes to be called Duggan, not Dugan. Down goes Stone, and right now, if you look at what has happened in this tournament so far, Ted and Jerry Oates coming out on top. The Grapplers winning. You've got to say that the early favorites, I would have to say in this tournament, the Grapplers, Ted and Jerry Oates, and probably Chief Wahoo McDaniel and Hacksaw Bruce Reed. But the great thing about a tournament is that any of the teams can come out on top. You know that one of these teams will advance. Now, look at Duggan. He is half crazed himself. Going after Roger Nature Boy Kirby. And he swings and misses. Duggan taking a boot and a fist from Roger Kirby. Oh, but look at Duggan going right after both wrestlers. And Duggan, just a rugged individual. Scott Ferris really working on Roger Kirby. And remember, Kirby had a match earlier in the hour, so he may be just a bit fatigued. But a headbutt, and he gets the 10. You got to look for T.G. Stone maybe to pick up some of the slack here in this match. He knows that Roger Kirby had a pretty grueling match earlier, along with Les Thornton. So Stone trying to work on Scott Ferris. Referee Bobby Whitlock ordering a break. They get a break, but here comes Roger Kirby. And Kirby with that fist. Wow, that was not disguised. There's another one. Tell you, this could turn into a piercing brawl before it's all over. You have 4 men who simply don't care about the rules. This should be a wild one. Stone. That side headlock. Ferris looking to lift Stone. Does. And that leaves both wrestlers stunned. Ferris looking for the pin. Can't get it. A little bit later on in the hour, you've already heard from Chief Wahoo McDaniels and Hacksaw Bruce Reed. And we'll get a look at them in action. Wow. And now Stone actually Hacksaw Duggan if he wants a piece of the action. Meanwhile, Kirby working on Ferris. Here's Stone with a knee drop. Oh, you can just see the strength in those arms of T.G. Stone. Tattoos all over the body of T.G. Stone. That has become his trademark in wrestling. Five minutes down in this match. Means 10 minutes remains. All of these preliminary matches are 15 minutes. Time limit. 1 fall each. And, of course, the big championship match coming up next week here on All-Star Wrestling. 1 fall with no time limit. Kirby going after the pin. Let's see if he gets it. He gets a 2 count. Well, he almost had Scott Ferris and Hacksaw Duggan eliminated. There's a nice flying drop kick. Well, Stone right now and Kirby just wearing down Scott Ferris. Ferris needs a tag desperately. That's a fist. And another fist. The uppercut. Now Ferris, what's he going to do with him? Oh, down over that shoulder. And here comes Hacksaw Duggan. That's a fist. Oh, Kirby goes down. And Duggan throwing everything that moves. T.G. Stone head first into that ring turnbuckle. Now being thrown by the hair. Wow. Look out. And Stone is hurt. Going for that pin. The count is 1. The count is 2. And the count is 3. Well, how about that? How about that turnabout? We're going to go upstairs and get a word with Hacksaw Duggan. We're going to try and get a word with Hacksaw Duggan.
What do you want? I don't got time for this.
Is this any indication of what we're going to see in this tournament from you?
You're going to see whatever it takes for Hacksaw Duggan to win. I don't waste my time going nowhere unless I make money. And the only way I make money is by beating up garbage and trash. And that's why I'm here. Now get that money.
Ted and Jerry Oates say they are not trash and they are ready.
They're ready. Well, we're not a hard team to find. If they want a piece of us, come on back here and knock on the door, or stand right in this ring and say, come on down, and we will, baby.
All right, there you have it. Hacksaw Duggan and his partner, Scott Ferris. We'll continue on All-Star Wrestling right after this.
She should be there either. Who told her she could come? That's what I want to know.
I know what's happened.
She was allowed to be there.
I know what's happened. I know what's happened, honey. Calm down.
Harassment.
Calm down, calm down. I know what's happened. Bob Geigel, I know you're involved in this. I know Chris Adams has crawled to you, that slimy, no-good-for-nothing, phony Englishman from Biloxi, Mississippi. I've said it all over the country. I've beat him all over the country. The last time we were in Kiel Auditorium, I beat him fair and square right in the middle of the ring, and now we find this out. Big news, right? Sunshine in the Kiel Auditorium in his corner. It's illegal. It's illegal. I'm going to object to the whole thing.
She has no business being there. None.
She don't have any business. You know what she's trying to do? We know what she's trying to do. We know what she's trying to do.
Yeah.
If you make one move towards my precious, everybody's trying to abuse this girl. All you people there in Kiel Auditorium try to abuse this girl. Chris Adams, you're going down. I don't care who's in your corner. She just better stay away from me. She better stay away from Precious. And I'm telling you one thing, we're just going to finish it once and for all because nobody upsets Precious. Look what everybody's done. It's a disgrace. It's a disgrace to the athlete that I am. And I'm telling you something else. If you think St. Louis is going to get something, you're right, St. Louis. You're going to get it this time. But Bethalto, Illinois, whoo.
One fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing from Brooklyn, New York, with a combined weight of 625 pounds, the Mongol, accompanied by their manager, Brothers Sledge. Their opponents from Oklahoma, Wahoo McDaniels. His partner from Warrensburg, Hacksaw Bruce Reed.
Well, this should be interesting. Look out, the Mongo's coming right after Bruce Reed and Chief Wahoo McDaniel even before the opening bell. And they're going right after him. I don't know if they heard the interview earlier, but they do not seem awed at all by Bruce Reed or Chief Wahoo McDaniel. And now Reed up over that top ring rope, but Sonny Myers didn't see it. Bruce Reed went toppling over that top ring rope, but Sonny Myers simply did not see it. There's Mongo number 2, Mongo number 1, Mongo number 2. Well, they are big and strong, and they are dangerous. The reports we have out of Brooklyn, New York, is that they are former members of a street gang. And they are just downright tough hombres. Wow. All 4 men in the ring. Bruce Reed now working on one of them. And Brother Sledge in the far side of the ring cannot believe it. Well, this match has very quickly degenerated into a Pier 6 brawl. Now, wait a minute. Reed looking at McDaniels. Here they come. Into those ring turnbuckles. And a flying drop kick from Reed. Well, the action right now, fast and furious. And to be quite honest, I don't know who should be in the ring at this point. Bruce Reed is excited. Mongo number 2 is trying to stare down Chief Wahoo McDaniels and Bruce Reed. And again, all 4 wrestlers going at it. Again up over that top ring rope, and now we're going to get a disqualification. This time, Sonny Myers saw it. A disqualification. As Bruce Reed was thrown up over that top ring rope. The Mongos can't believe it. Bruce Reed thrown up over that top ring rope, an obvious disqualification. Automatic. The Mongos claiming victory, but they will have none of it. As Bruce Reed and Chief Wahoo McDaniels, your winners. So, here is what has transpired in the opening round. We have Ted and Jerry Oates advancing. We have Luke Graham and the one-man gang advancing. You have Ron Ritchie and Buzz Tyler out. The Grapplers are very much in it. And you have Hacksaw Duggan and Scott Ferris moving to second round action. Then you also have Chief Wahoo McDaniel.
The hard-hitting action continues with All-Star Wrestling 2 next right here on KDNL TV, Channel 30.
I'm Kevin Wall. Thanks for joining us. And join us again next week on All-Star Wrestling.
This is Harley Race. Don't go away and don't touch that dial because there's more All-Star Wrestling coming up right here on the Big 3-0.